Southern Cameroonians. This is King Echu of Southern Cameroon, Ambazonia. There is a strong evidence, or at least a strong rumor, that President Paul Biya is dead. I want all the soldiers of Southern Cameroon to prepare their mind for a full-blown war. If that evidence comes out that President Paul Biya is dead, it is time to take the war across the Mongol. It is time for our soldiers, our military forces, to squash all any little beasts that they have. If you want a country of your own, a state of your own, when we have the proof that President Paul Biya is dead, we shouldn't give Republic of Cameroon the chance to put somebody else as a president or as a leader of Republic of Cameroon, because when that happens, they will have a stronger conviction to fight us. So as soon as our people, as soon as Southern Cameroonians have any solid proof or evidence that President Paul Biya is dead, take the war across the Mongol. So that when the war is in Douala or in Yaoundé or any part of Republic of Cameroon, and our soldiers make sure that the war stays there, it will be for our own benefit. We need to strike, and strike first, not last, first. War is about surprise attack. It's about taking the enemy when they are completely demoralized, when they are completely down. Take them with a surprise attack and hit them hard. We've been fighting for 3 years now, going 4 years. If we want this war, if we want to win this war, this is the moment. Anything people talking about Swiss talks or talking about taking going to the UN, United Nations, or going to a court or whatever, fuck all that. In revolution, whoever wins the war wins for independence or win their sovereignty. If we cannot win our sovereignty, our independence, our freedom through bloodshed and war, then we will never be able to obtain it. We will never be able to acquire it. So this is the moment. As soon as we have any evidence that President Paul Biya is dead, take the war across the Mongol. Mobilize, organize all the forces to go take the war to Yaoundé, to Douala, to any Francophone zone, so that when the world sees the intensity of the war in the French zone, then they will realize that these people who have been fighting for almost 4 years are not playing, are not joking. They want their independence. They want to be free from the French Cameroonians. They want to be free from France. They want to be free from anything that has to do with French or Francophones. Southern Cameroonians want to be free. This is a time to be bold, to strike hard, and not relent. It's only through war, only through the victory of war, can Southern Cameroon obtain their independence. Any other leader that is talking otherwise is not for Southern Cameroon, does not have the interests of Southern Cameroon. Any nation that have fought for revolution, for independence, have paid for it with blood and guns. If Southern Cameroonians want to stop living in the bushes, if Southern Cameroonians want to stop running around, not really taking the bull by the horn, this is the time to be watchful. As soon as the evidence that President Paul Biya is down, don't let any other leader in French Cameroon take over. Strike and strike hard. Strike and strike hard, because that's the only moment, that's the only time you get more exposure and more momentum to win this revolution. To win this revolution. The work for Ambazonians in the diaspora is to fund this revolution, is to make sure that our soldiers are united for the cause, for our revolution, for our independence, and they have the guns. We've had weak leaders, incompetent leaders who have only been fighting for themselves, trying to show that they are the true leaders. Meanwhile, many of our people are dying. Meanwhile, many of our soldiers are dying. Meanwhile, many of our citizens are dying and running out of their own country. And if we want to make sure that for the next 10 years, the dream of a better life in Southern Cameroon and Bozonia, then we will have to keep all our differences aside. It doesn't matter if you're from Northwest, it doesn't matter if you're from Southwest, it doesn't matter what tribe you are, it doesn't matter. So long as you believe you are Southern Cameroon and you want to be free from the chokeholds of La Republic, you want to be free from the chokeholds of French Cameroonian citizens who don't give a damn about Anglophones, who don't give a damn about Southern Cameroons. If you want to be truly free, as soon as the evidence comes out that President Paul Biya is dead, take the war across the Mongol. Don't waste any time. Dr. Why am I forgetting his name now? Shit. The head of the ADF. You have a military force. This is the time, as soon as you have that evidence that President Paul Biya is dead, when you have that solid proof, take this war across the Mongol. Dr. Ayabacho, take this war across the Mongol. This is the moment. As soon as you have that evidence, let your soldiers go across Douala or Yaoundé and take this fight. If you can't go as far as the capital, take it as far as Douala, because that's the closest. Take it as far as Douala and strike hard so that they feel our wrath, they feel our pain, they feel our agony that we Southern Cameroonians want complete independence from French Cameroonian citizens and French Cameroonian government. French Cameroonian citizens and French Cameroonian government are one. They don't feel the pain that Southern Cameroonians are feeling. They don't feel the pain that Anglophones are feeling. They don't feel the wrath of what has been happening for the past almost 4 years. They don't feel that wrath as much as Southern Cameroonians are feeling. So we must gain our independence by any means necessary. By any means necessary. I'm quoting the great Malcolm X. We must gain our independence by any means necessary. So we must take the fight to La République du Cameroon. We must take the fight as soon as we get the evidence that President Paul Biya is down. Then that is for our advantage. Surprise and attack them. Surprise and attack. It is war. Tit for tat. Eye for an eye. Tooth for tooth. If we cannot keep our little bit of nonsense that we're fighting among ourselves, which is right, which is wrong, bullshit. Any leader that doesn't have a military force on the ground and is not taking the fight to La République du Cameroon, then that motherfucker does not give a damn about Anglophones, doesn't give a damn about Southern Cameroon, doesn't give a damn about this revolution. This revolution is for us to win our independence. Strike as soon as there's evidence that President Paul Biya is down. This is King Echu. The time for the true war has begun. And it is time for Southern Cameroon to realize that we must work as a team. All the soldiers who are fighting, stop choosing leaders who are not doing what is necessary to benefit the general good of Southern Cameroon. If a leader is telling you to go and arrest other leaders, other soldiers who are fighting for the revolution, instead of fighting the enemy, which is like Popular Cameroon, then you should think twice. You are in this war because you want independence, not to be fighting among other leaders who have their own interests. Doing that will only destroy the revolution and destroy our people. Doing that would only destroy the revolution and destroy our people. We must stay focused. Our main tax, our main enemy is French Cameroonian citizens, French Cameroonian government, French Cameroonian, anything that has to do with French Cameroon. We are Anglophones. We are English Cameroonians. We are so different from them. They are different from us. So long as we gain our independence, the war will stop. But so long as we don't gain our independence, the war will continue. There's nothing about ceasefire. No UN Jack and Jill will tell us what to do in order to gain our independence. Coronavirus started when we were already fighting this war. So because of coronavirus, we will not stop. We will only stop when we gain our independence. This is King H. Till next time.